It is time to finish up fraud week. So today I want to talk to you about something that I learned in my training. And they were talking about this case that had happened, and I was really shocked by it, but I was like, I can see how it happened. So when you're buying a house for the first time, you don't know a lot. You're counting on your realtor, your lender to tell you what to do. So in this case, what happened, here's the scam. The lender would tell first-time home buyers that they needed to bring the deposit into them. Yeah, so they would say, oh, you're putting 3.5% down. Great, you need to bring it into me and it needs to be cash. Cash? Seriously, cash. And so the people would go, okay, we'll get the cash. And if they were like, well, we want to do a check. No, it has to be cash. Those are the lending rules. You need to bring your deposit to the lender in cash. Okay. And so then you're like, well, wait, how did they get the loan if they didn't have a down payment? Because the lender had stolen the cash. Well, because the lender wasn't doing loans that required a down payment. The lender was doing 100% financing. Yeah, so basically the whole scam was they would tell the borrower they had to bring in a down payment, which they didn't because that wasn't the type of financing they were doing. They would pocket the down payment and then give the borrower the other loan. Most people don't read or understand disclosures. It's why I have a YouTube channel, right? I have a YouTube channel because there's a huge lack of education. Not everyone's watching it. So please tell your friends to subscribe and like. But no, that was the scam. The scam was tell the first-time home buyer to bring their deposit into the lender in cash. The lender keeps the cash, gives them 100% financing loan. It sounds outrageous, but when you think about it, people would totally fall for it. And the reason they would fall for it is because when you're buying a house for the first time, you don't know better. So let me tell you, if a lender ever asks you for actual cash, it is a red flag. We do not touch cash. We do not touch down payments. We touch very little. The only thing that I can legally collect for, and it depends state by state, some states you can, some states you can't, is the appraisal fee and an application fee. Some states you can't do the application fee. There's certain sectors you don't. But that's it. I don't collect your down payment, and I would never take any of it in cash. I could never take any of it in cash. Everything has to be documented. So if a lender's asking for you to give them money in cash, be afraid. If they're asking you to pay them in Bitcoin, Bitcoin's the new cash. Be afraid. There's no reason a lender should be doing that. In addition, even if a lender tells you, don't worry about your loan, I got you handled, you just get the keys and go, you need to read your loan documents. You need to read the application, you need to read your loan estimate, you need to read your closing disclosure. Those lay out the terms of your loans. You want to be able to say, and in this case, the people, they didn't know better. They didn't even look at the documents. Like I think one person found out later, and then they found out that this whole lending brokerage firm, this was their trick. It's what they did. They would look for people who weren't educated and they would prey on them. And that's what we see. Whenever you have predatory lending in any segment, whether it's payday loans, they're looking for uneducated people to take advantage of. Well, the good news is you're watching this video, so you're educated. You know you're not going to give cash to a lender. You're not going to give cash to a realtor either. You're not going to give cash to anyone. We don't deal in cash, okay? But in terms of like your earnest money, would you give that to the lender? No, I don't need your earnest money. The realtor may drop it off with the lawyer or the title and escrow company, but you're not going to write a check to Betsy the realtor either. So anytime a realtor or a lender is asking you to give them cash, it is a hard no. And make sure you read your loan documents and your disclosures. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope you have a great week. I may not be filming next week because I think I'm coming down with something. I hope I'm not, but if you don't see me next week, that's why. Thanks for watching.